Hey, Leanne. How are you? You're the first one today. Are you new to me? If you are, be sure and subscribe and hit the um, notification thingy. And that's going to cause us some problem. Trying to diffuse the light. That didn't work. Okay, well, glossy pages. What can I say? Oh, cool. New scrap room. Hey, Teresa. Good luck with that organization. Every time I try to do it, I lose stuff because I think, oh, that's logical. I'll put that with this, and then I can't ever find it again. Okay, so you're not going to stay there. Have it your way. There, that's better. Leaning Tower of Pizza. If y'all know me at all, some of you do and some of you don't. People like Colleen and Beth and folks like that get me started on, they start a project in some cool book or other, and then the next thing I know, I've got the book. And there you go. So I said that to say that I sure wish I knew where my Tim Holtz scissors were. Probably back up here in a mess. All right, let me go get a pair of little scissors. I have multiple pairs of good scissors. The only ones I can find are these. I lost something in the floor. I guess she's just gone. Can you see that I'm postponing this project? Whew. I know, Teresa. And then everybody in our near group let's see, what was it everybody was buying? Oh, I don't remember, but it was like some obscure product, and all of a sudden there's a run on it. I need that woman. That's the woman that came out that I lost. She'll turn up when I'm done with this page. So, reverse collage. What I know about it isn't much, except that you keep part of a page, parts that you like, and you get rid of the others. Hey, Kathy. K-Berg. Yeah, Kathy, it's a joke. Now, my oil paintings, the both of them that I have started are both too wet today. And I was tempted to start one of the little girls, but I thought, no, two going at the same time is enough. So last Friday, I decided to work on this. And lo and behold, I got trapped for 12 hours looking for the rear feed on my inkjet. And I've been around computers forever, so I know that sometimes things hide in plain sight. Um, so I was dog-ass determined I was going to find it. So, of course, Friday afternoon, I notified customer service, and you don't hear back from anybody on Friday afternoon. Lo and behold, Saturday, when I was about pulling my hair out, I thought, there's an email from them. Guess what they said? There is no rear feed on your printer. I'm thinking, sunny beaches. I spent 12 hours and lost my mojo. This is all I was trying to do. So I finally put a glue stick around the edge so it would just peel off the carrier sheet. And I was printing on top of one that went partway through, so that part's not good. That's all I wanted. I mean, you know. So I've got white and I've got that. This came from a painting that I did. Yeah. And the series that I did was about Crystal Bridges Museum, which is the oft criticized American art museum that Alice Walton started, that all of the critics on the East and West Coast they were shocked that all that good fine art was coming to the middle of nowhere. But I thought it would be fun, and I took a piece from different galleries, and their galleries are separated by 100-year spans. So I took a piece from the 1900s and put it with a piece of art from current day and their contemporary museum. And I put them together just for the night. And I wrote stuff. I actually even have a book that I put together, a little book I put together. Anyway, this is what it says. Crystal Reflections is a series of fine art based on the collection at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art in Bentonville, Arkansas. Observing patrons as they observe the art is as much fun as it gets. Studious poses, concentrated facial features, and patrons observing other patrons observing the art. You get the idea. Then what happens when the artist takes elements from different art in the museum and combines them to tell a story? The original paintings from Vicki are in oil and some in soft pastel, blah, blah. So here's the story that goes with this lady, this painting. Wrinkled cowl, oh, wait a minute. Wrinkled cowl neck dress finds bubble girl. Ah. Meet and greet night at the museum after closing. Wrinkled cowl goes on the prowl. She has no body and bubble girl has no dress. Match made in heaven. So very irreverent. The Wrinkled Cowl is Cast Glass by Karen Lamont, 2007. And the sculpture is by Harriet Whitney Fristmuth, 1928, bronze with an iridescent glass ball. So when I saw this moon, I thought, perfect. It is a magnificent museum. That's all I can say. All nestled and designed down in a valley with a natural spring running through it. And the museum building is just sitting perfectly in that. I'm trying to make this fit. Like that. So I printed this both directions. And I want to make her straight foot fit the lines and then tilt her a little bit about like that. So that means I got to cut this ball off. And the stream runs right under the museum. They built it on both sides of the stream. And they used natural, actually they used a lot of the trees that they cut down to build the museum to make benches and things like that all on the inside and using the construction. And around it are museum grounds. A doctor here named Compton, it was his aspiration to build a garden around his property in downtown Bentonville that reflected natural plants and growth of the area. And so Crystal Bridges incorporated this. See, I wish that moon was just over a little bit. But either way, I've got to put some kind of a white glow around her. Can you even see where that fits? Right in the gutter. Or this one fits probably better because there's more of her here. Yeah. But I need to put something behind her to make her glow a little bit. So anyway, these gardens that surround acres, and there's walking trails all through it, and all kinds of outdoor sculpture, and Dale Chihuly, the guy that makes all that glass spirals and stuff, lots of outdoor things. So if you ever get a chance to visit, you better let me know because I live about 15 minutes from there. And I could take you on a tour. The first couple of months it was open, I think I was there 3 times a week. And I haven't been back, which is awful. Okay, what are we going to do here? I think I'm going to want something transparent. Let's try. And I've painted on the ground several times. I need a little bit of color. Nope. Pearl. Let's try pearl. This is Martha Stewart pearl. That's what I thought too, Kathy. I really did. I had every intention, but it's a day and I'm so conscious of my time. It's ridiculous since I don't do anything with it. Beautiful restaurant. Looks out onto the stream. Okay, get organized here. I'm going to put this on the jelly plate. So she's going to sit about like that. Perfect. Now, this is even funnier because I've been thinking about this particular page for over 2 weeks. It's what you call over planning. I believe this will do it. So y'all just go ahead and laugh your butts off. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now I've got the space. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring glow on up into the moon. Why not? And I have really, really been enjoying my oil painting. It's like watching paint dry, but I have really had some interesting observations about it from people that don't normally follow me. They're not really crafters. So it's a whole different group of people for the most part. Okay. I need my wet wipes. They're in the oil department. And my problem is I want to do it all. I want to oil paint like John Singer Sargent, and I want to pastel like Charles Reed. I mean, watercolor like Charles Reed. And no, that's taking it all off. Finger may be better. That dried already. Come on now, let me have just a little of it. I don't know what it is about being online makes the nose run. I am about finished with the portrait. And then I started one of my grands. I ambitiously, 10 years ago, said, oh, he's so cute. I think I'd like to paint him. So I did. And then 2 came along. And, oh, she's so cute. I think I'll paint her the same size. Wouldn't that be fun? To have them at this same age. Then 3 came along. And I started going, I'm not in the mood to oil paint right this second. And then 4, and then 5, and that's been in 10 years. So I've had so much fun with the portrait for the wedding commission that I decided I would go ahead and plan the compositions for 3, 4, and 5. And I've got a good start on 3. So, but I don't want to miss out on all my mixed media people, because not everybody is interested in watching oil. So you can't have it all. So people do seem to be enjoying watching the process. Let's see what we got. Oops, wrong one. Wait a minute. It is this one. Okay. A little foot right there. All right. I think what I'm going to do is glue her down as soon as this dries. And then I can, the wet wipe is taking it off. Put that up there for the time being. Back on the, don't want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I'm here earlier than my normal 4 o'clock. But since I've been painting pretty much every day and streaming every day, Joyce will be in here in a minute to be moderator because she takes that pretty seriously. Okay, I'm just going to use glue stick because I don't like, whoops, I didn't really want to go on top of that. I might use it. I even thought about, okay, you painted it once, why don't you just paint it again in the book? And that's overkill. Okay, let's get that foot down and that hand there and see what happens. Come on now. Come on, princess. There, you're close enough. Hey, Rosie. I get to go to Rosemary's and play this week. Little workshop. I go every chance I can get. Look how that just kind of, that's good to know. If I can't get glow, I mean, this isn't Photoshop, so I'll just take ragged edge. I'm spoiled with technology. I sold quite a few paintings from this series. It was really challenging to paint the paintings that are there. See how close you can get to a Norman Rockwell. Just want a little bit around the moon. Finger may have been the best tool to begin with. If y'all haven't gone to Kathy Arbor, she's doing a free drawing class on Thursdays that is really going well. I came across one of my drawing journals from when I started the other day, but I put it down, thought I'll show that, but now I can't find it. These Martha Stewart paints are really cool because they're transparent or, translucent. I wanted to play with Beth and Colleen on, I think it's Friday nights they're doing a joint. But I'm tired by the time they go on, and then they stay on for 3 hours. Is it Tuesdays? Hey, Wendy. Both my orals are wet today, so I had to come up with something else to do. Didn't take very long either. Okay, now what I can do is take a black pen. I've got a 0.25 black pen. I think reverse collaging is perfect for a group stream. While one person is thinking. Okay. I ought to just print another one of those and go cut it out. That's what I wanted. Was the dress by itself. So excuse me for a minute while I go. Y'all want to see that series? Maybe. May not have it in this library. Come on. No. Oh man. Come on, old man. Oh man. There it is. There it is. I found it. Okay, here we go. Let me come over here and switch on share screen. Share screen. Do share. This is a three-dimensional sculpture with a patron looking at it. This is my Rosie the Riveter. And this lady down here is from the contemporary exhibition. And there's a story for each one of these. Here's the Indian and the lily, sharing the lily with a little girl. And there's this one. That's the one I want to print. Okay. I did each of the main ones in soft pastel and oil. So this is the soft pastel one. I'm crazy about that. That sort of stuff. This is a John Singer Sargent painting of the Red Canoe. And this is actually a pond that sits just outside one of the buildings with pedestrian walkway. And this one is a bear sculpture that sits out in the gardens I was telling you about. And the man is from one of the paintings from 1850 of a man and a bear fight. This one is Robert Louis Stevenson from a John Singer Sargent painting, and he's in an open air courtyard. This red ball is a reflecting lens that refracts views of things. In this case, it made him smaller, made everything smaller. So there's that one. This is just somebody walking down one of the exterior glass walls that looks out onto the water. Here's one of sitting drawing a painting, and that is, it'll come to me. Swear, Vicki. But it was fun painting all the little paintings going down the walls. And somebody doing yoga outside the love sculpture. And that's me looking at a shoot, Cecile. Oh, come on. Famous pastel artist, anyway. And another view of one of the natural rusty bridges and a stream. That's part of the stream that flows under. There's that one again, that one again. Those are the pastels. I guess that's it. Is that all? Is that all? Come on. I got bored. Okay, so that's it. Now you've seen part of it anyway. Okay, so she's down. I'm not sure I like her glow, but kind of messy. So then I can put this other one over here somewhere, and the lady in the dress over here. Okay, quit looking for it, Vicki. She's in the trash, never to be found again. So I might put that. I need my words. I could use that one. That was my laser printer's messed up on color. All right, now I want to use, I think I want to use the full painting. This is so much faster than getting a cutting board out. So now we have the small version. Could go down there. I've got the white. Let's see here. I'm going to do the introduction. Oh, you know what? I don't have to do that. That's the big. I don't have to do any of it. This is coffee dyed onion skin paper. I just love the way it crinkles. So idea being, Randy's been saving avocado skins, and I'm going to try to make a spray. See how that works. Now my idea is this. Something like that. Hey, Joycey. You missed my art show of the painting series I did of these. Okay, now I want to get these two bits of information. I could spend another year just on this concept. Okay, so that goes with the dress, and this goes with the sculpture. Rosemary, are you still here? Have you tried putting any thicker papers through your printer? I kept looking for the rear feed last week for about 12 hours, and finally customer service told me there isn't one. So I did print this with a carrier sheet. That's cool because it's giving me, it's blending in a little bit better than it would have. Okay, I don't need that anymore. Let me take a quick peek and see if I printed it. I must have. All right, I'm gonna run and get the print. I'll be right back. Rosemary got me, or she had this printer, and it really, really does a good job. So now, excuse me while I fussy cut the dress again. And here's the Indian and the lily on the wall. Nope, here. Isn't that cool? Cool, cool. I'm not the world's best fussy cutter. This would have been cool printed on that coffee stain paper too, or on just a plain sheet of onion skin. Good thinking now. Okay, that goes with dress. This goes down here. I'm not real crazy about the haze I have around her. Oh well. It's for fun, right? It does go over here. This is the dress. I kind of need a backwards one of that. Telling y'all I'm not that good at this stuff. See, she shows up better because it's darker over here. What the hell, I'm just going with it. I like the way she nestles down in this. Okay, so we got the two pieces of art there. I told y'all today how much I love good water. I'll go ahead and put this down. I think I've pretty much got it balanced. I mean, the less is more. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I surely do like the way this onion skin prints on this. There. Hey, kitty. We're reverse collaging today, not all. I've been missing you guys. Let's see, I should have had her on there already. See, my brain just doesn't work for this. Now I'm going to take a quick look at some of this stuff just to see if something hits me. Okay, we'll take a look at that one. I need to get some fashion magazines. Rosemary said she had some I could tear out. And the funny thing is it doesn't matter how many people go through a book to tear stuff out. We each are drawn to different things. Shannon would have had this slapped out and done by now. I'm seeing some things that might work. You know how you tell giraffe poop from monkey poop? Anybody know? Giraffe poop is flat. There's my 6th grade humor there. I love this style painting. I have all this stuff cut out for JB5s. Ooh, there's 2 that are pretty good. Force this brain to work in this yet. Thinking about using a glassine too. Of course, I don't have to use all my ideas in one, do I? Have y'all got little piles of stuff like this? Actually, I wish I'm going to go visit Shannon, and I'm just going to borrow one of her. Look at that. It's not the same. It's a statue. Huh. Okay, I think I got enough for us to pick from. More in there than I thought. Okay. It's a little big. Look at that here. She could have a flower. That's what I'm thinking. That's too big. And that's too big, so we're cutting through them pretty quick. Slow down, Vicki. I don't work this fast when I work by myself. Let's see what that does. I don't need that. Well, that could work. You could imagine that it was a August moon coming up the next day. I don't know why I keep getting this ARP stuff. I think that's good right there. Hey, Beck, you didn't stay off Wednesdays very long. How come you can't hear me? Are you working? Everybody else is hearing okay, right? I'm done. That's it. That's it for me. And I don't think I'm going to use that here. I'll use it somewhere else. And there we go. I mean, you got to have something that ties it all together. And don't overthink. This is what I keep learning from Robin McClendon. Intuitive. Just let it happen. All right, we'll use that somewhere later. All right, guys, there it is. Ta-da-da-da, my first spread. It's glaring off every light I have in here. we know the story of the wrinkled cowl dress on the prowl, and we know the story of her not having any clothes. And then this gal up here is just about to come unglued. She knows there's an art to dressing. She just doesn't know what it is yet until she gets to move into the crime spot. Okay. Da, 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 da. All right, now the next one that they did, let's just go and see what we can get done. Da, 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 da. That's the moon. The buffalo. I've got them marked. Yeah. There we go. I gotta have a drink of water on that. And see, I don't remember what they did, so that's a good thing. That's a maybe. Okay, what are we having for dinner? I'll be over. Next time I do this, I'm going to go through these first and have them kind of put in places they might go, which will speed this up a little bit. Just need a library of stuff if you're going to do this. Visual storytelling. interesting phrase. I think I've got enough to work with. Okay, let's say we have enough. Y'all got to see my other book I started, didn't you? Back when I think the first round of reverse collage was going on about 3 years ago. I think I looked at that already. Need to look through it backwards to forwards next. This would be a good place to use my Indian. Here's another little painting I did. Took the picture at Montmartre. I'm not saying that right. In France. Okay. What we got? Let's look at what we got. Oh, let me look at my bear. I'm going to print him anyway. Okay, print. You don't like that. This printer is awesome. It comes with 2 years of ink. And I've had mine to be a year in November, and I've just used half of 1 year. All right, let's move that for now. Here we have a duck blind. That would tell a story. Here we have Hemingway fishing. That's not so good. Here we have some birds. Bird, bird, bird. Who's got the word? We've got Safari in Style. And we've got this old car. No, tree's not that good. Now, storytelling. This giraffe might be kind of cool. Birds don't add anything. The duck blind might, but I like the giraffe better. Put the giraffe over here. Let's fussy cut him and see what he does. It's going to turn over here. I'm mesmerized by that straight edge right there. And what would I do to get rid of it? We haven't been getting ducks around here as much as we have in the past because the weather patterns have changed. So when there is duck season, the ducks aren't here yet. And then when it does get cold enough up north, duck season is over. Randy works with the national, I don't know, whatever, people who keep up with duck migration and stuff. I never realized that duck hunting really is a conservation issue. Okay, I'm going to fussy cut the giraffe. I started to earlier and didn't. I have a picture of a giraffe pooping. Anything to entertain his ADD brain. It was about 200 degrees outside, and I was thinking about that icy cold vodka tonic. We had to dry out when we got back to Germany. It was in South Africa. We were in Cape Town. Liquor and mixers are served in little bitty bottles that are sealed. So you know that you're getting tonic and you know that you're getting vodka. And that's cheaper than water. And then we got to Germany and it was back up to $4 or $5 for a beer. And it was like, oh crap. We were just paying $1 for a vodka and tonic. What happened here? But it's for health reasons. You know, keep those diseases from getting you. There's no reason why he can't be down here. Hey, Gail. Hey, Lynn. I'm working on America. I think I said I wasn't going to use that. Okay, I think I'm... Wait a minute. I've got that, yeah. This is a passport, so that worked. Put that up for another time. On top. There is a right side and the wrong side. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. Okay. You do fine, Lynn. All right, here we go. I gotta catch up. That's the... Yeah, giraffe. All my oil stuff was wet today, Lynn. It's more humid than it was last week when I was working on them. And they seem to dry overnight. Put your leg down. Yeah, carve those down. guess I could stay in here for a little while tonight. And then we had this little guy. Step up under here. And then that was on top of this. And that was here. Can't do that. Can't do that. There, maybe that was it. That'll work. Yeah. I need to glue that one first. Uh-oh. Come on. Da 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 da. Yeah, I could put some. Let's do this just a little bit. I don't want to get kicked out of the club. Let's see what this does. This is the Stabilo All Pencil. It's probably what I could have done on the. Did you notice how I just slipped right into should have and could have done on the moon girl? This glossy paper just doesn't take anything. It's either all on or all off. There you go. There you go. There's two. Da 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 da. Nope. printed my bears and then didn't go get them. It's all right. They'll be used for another. Okay, there's Buffalo Fall Leaves on River. I had trouble with that one, finding out which one it was. Does that look familiar? Chloe, Suzanne. Yes, Lori? That's the one. Okay, Joycey. I have no idea what to do here. I'm going to go get my bars. Okay. Doesn't really fit. That doesn't matter. I can print it smaller and get it in scale. Okay, so the river is here. Okay, I got it. This is the far bank of the river. So this is all water. So if I were to use that, okay, and print it down to 35 maybe. I don't want Photoshop. No. Photos. Print. All right, let's try it and see what that does. And do I have anything else? Oh, I do maybe. We could joke it. Here's Hemingway with a swordfish. That's really a stretch. I didn't know I had all that in there. Put it away and then you never know you had it. It's like Christmas. I'm looking through some stuff. I'll be there in a minute. Well, that's cool. It would take up the whole page. Everyone needs beauty as well as bread, places to pray and play in, where nature may heal and cheer, give strength to body and soul. And that's by John Muir. I might be able to cut all that apart. We'll see. Is this better than watching paint dry? Mm-hmm. Here's a funny. It's called Airhead. That was an early attempt at drawing. Oh, there's some stuff in here I forgot all about. Are y'all talking nice to each other? I think that might. That and I'll go get the bear. I'll be right back. Now let's fussy cut those bears. Oh, that's a butt on a bicycle. I couldn't figure out what it was. Oh, there's Hermingway again with that swordfish. This could be a confused. Okay, let me see what y'all are talking about. Ooh. Hey, Jilly. Hey, Debbie. Yeah, we've had the windows open in the house for a couple of days. Y'all don't forget to like me. I mean, you know, I'm real sensitive and I need that stuff. Okay, Hemingway, I think goes away for another day. Okay. Really like this guy. And here's a crow. And here's my bars. Let's see what they do. There's an eye. You gotta cut it off or you can pull it. I can cut the base off of it too. That'll bring it down a little bit. Bars in the woods. And I'm about an hour away from Miss Lynn. I don't think the bicycle works here. What was something else I had? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I got my hunter. See if we can make a story. And then I'll print the story to this, like I did on the moon. Oh, crap. Okay. They don't have to be right in the clearing. He could be my fussy cutting isn't going to win any awards. All right. Now, a place to pray in and play in. He's praying, they're playing, and he said that. That works. I got the clue. Oh, down into the pit. I'll never find it. What usually happens in the pit is that you don't find what you were looking for right then. You find what you were looking for way before. Now, it sits up like that. Now, each one of these Everyone needs beauty. Oops. To pray in and play in, where nature may heal and cheer. And give strength to body and soul. Caca, caca. I don't think I need the caca. Trim the top off of this. Okay. What do you think? I'm not hearing anything from the peanut factory, so I'm going. I'm going to get these little pieces of paper first before I lose them. Bye, Debbie. They don't have to be square. You know I don't know what I'm doing, don't you, Lynn? Ah! Slow down. Whoops. We finished Bosch last night. Eileen told us about it. Now we're going to have to find another series. Okay. So far, so good. Well, come on now, you got to stick. We're going to play this game. You got to stick. You know what? I do need his name, don't I? Have a choice. I see you. Oh, you know what? I think I put that in here. I did. There it is. Just the finishing touch I needed. Did I see Deb come in? Oh, Deb leaving. Alrighty. Not too shabby. Praying and playing. Nature. Body and soul. Hey, there you have it. There's nothing but that. I'm going to put these back in there. All right, mark off another one. Red barn. Did I do good? Now let's see what we can keep on doing. Just looking, I could use some of these billboard type signs like they used to put on barns. Could fussy cut my crow. Head of the class, you know how long my attention span is. No, I'm not interested in an update right now. Go away. I don't know if y'all could see that or not. All right, all right, all right. You know what? I've got some letters all cut out. Let's take a look here. Did you get the America book, Lynn? said I was going to go through it backwards this time. Oh, here's another painting. This is big. It's 36 by 24. I did 2. Oh man, that sailboat would have been cool on the bars. Burrs, the burrs. What are you going to do about the burrs? That is a scrap. Nope, don't overthink it. Keep flipping. Flipping, flipping, flipping. All the gals are flipping. The junk. Southern Cottage. No, Southern Vintage. Duh. Got to be a little bit silly for this. There's a firecracker stamp. It's the right color. Let's just pull that out. Oh, that was some spin art I did on labels. I don't want to fussy cut a bunch of flamingos. You don't even want to think about that, Miss B. I don't know why, but that one's calling me. What time is it? 5:05. They'll be on here in a little bit. Not much left on that one. Oh, maybe it was this one. Oh, a window. Is there a song about a little red barn? Way too big, but that might work. Shannon has so many cutouts. She has them in different binders sorted by theme. Sweet Miss Wine, surely. Your red barn, she ain't what she used to be. No, that's not it. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a parrot. And we got a crow. And we got some birds. Bird, 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 bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Cut this out. I'm looking back at chat. Okay. I'm glad I got rid of the thing in my life that said I had to finish every book I started reading. And now if it's not interesting, I don't read it. I just shut that sucker up and forget about it. Same with these books, doing this. Well, it'll nag at me a bit to leave this. Never come back to it. I want to, though, because I like to have something in common with the gang. I don't think I need the strings around these birds. It's what, this could be barn of the birds. The bird barn. There you go. I like this guy's better sitting on me. I think I am going to try to come back at 6 with the girls. An American Bird Barn. I don't even know where this came from. Same package. Let's see. B. Bird, 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 bird. There's an R. Tell you what I'm going to do. There's an I. Okay. There's an eye. No. Not going to show up real good. R. On that one. There's an N. B. There's A. Bird. A. Barn. There's a B. Yep. N goes here. Now I need an R. Excuse me. R. Where are you, R? Okay. All American Bird Barn. Hey, Sarah. Are you going to be there Saturday? At Muscle Britches? Hey, Paint Girly. Oops, I don't need a Y. Those are going to have to be glued down probably with matte medium. Oh, cool. You're going to get to meet Lynn. Lynn from Ozark, Missouri. She's going to come to my house, and then we're going to Pam's house, pick up Pam, and then we're going to Fort Smith. Be a long day for Lynn because where she lives is about an hour away from me. I'm going to go ahead and pop these down and see what happens. B. I. If they pop up, I'll just do them again. Lynn, are you? Oh, she went to walk the dog. Yeah, Lynn and Pam Belcher and Sarah and me. That's 4. We're the funny ones anyway. Just joking. We got a good group. I know you don't like to be used for a glue platform. There it is. Da, 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 da. This book is huge. Red Barn. Done. Okay, I am going to clock off here because Miss Beth may be about on. Yeah, ooh, oh God, yeah, this is great. This is great. It's archival. Ask Joycey. She's doing a study or an experiment. You can buy a box of 12 on Amazon for about $20 maybe. And it's lasted me over a year. So cost-wise, it has been pretty good. But I love it because there are no, I don't have a book in here. There are no great big wrinkles and you're not dealing with wet stuff. 22. Thank you, Joycey. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Okay. Bird barn. I'm going to kick off. I'm going to contact Beth and may hang around for a while with them. Okay? Okay. I love you guys. Back to oil painting maybe tomorrow. I got mine on Prime, Joycey. I hardly buy anything that doesn't get Prime. Okay. Here I go. Bye.